Keep going. Haven't posted a video for a while, so I thought I would do one tonight. Seeing as though some things have happened and some things have changed. So an update. So I think the last video I did was I was up to like day 6 on zoloft. I'm still taking zoloft. I'm up to like I think like 30 days now. So the zoloft should well and truly have kicked in by now. Side effects have all subsided. Side effects I was getting were tremors, sweating, anxiety attacks, getting a little bit irritable. I think that was it. And so nothing like drastic. Probably the worst thing was probably the panic attacks or anxiety attacks. I was getting a few of them once a day, and then sometimes twice, and then they pretty much subsided. I don't get them anymore. I had like an anxious sort of period today. Nothing, it wasn't major, but just enough for me to notice. But that passed. So I've seen my GP a few times since the last video that I made. Still taking the zoloft. Currently I'm on 50 milligrams. Zoloft. Currently on 50 milligrams. Am I noticing a difference? Probably. I don't think so, to be honest. I've been drinking a fair bit, almost every night. Pretty much drinking to help myself go to sleep, to pass out. I'm not drinking tonight because tonight I'm on a new medication which I've just taken, called Seroquel. Seroquel, I think you pronounce it. So I have seen a psychiatrist. I saw a psychiatrist. Saw a psychiatrist yesterday, and we basically just went over a few things, current situation, what had been going on currently, and what we're going to do moving forward. So, quickly going back in my history, I was diagnosed with a personality disorder, and also I was diagnosed with depression as well. So, misdiagnosed, which is pretty common. So she diagnosed bipolar. She diagnosed bipolar, personality disorder. Personality disorder, we're probably looking around they call cluster B, where so it's a multitude of the personality disorders overlapping. So borderline personality, narcissist, antisocial, and there's another one I can't remember off the top of my head, histrionic or something like that. But so cluster B, so I basically have a overlapping burst personality disorder, which includes all of them basically. So the plan is to treat the bipolar first. That's the focus. So they've got me on the Seroquel. I've been doing a fair bit of reading. I basically just took my first one. She started me off on 25 milligram, which is quite low, and then I increased my dosage as I progressed. So tomorrow night I'll take 50, and the next night 75. Next night after 100. Keep going. I'll max out at 150. I'm doing it more as a trial to see how I go on it. She's referred me on to another psychiatrist who is a specialist in mood disorders and personality disorders. So the psychiatrist that I saw yesterday, she does do work in the bipolar area, but she's not an expert in it. So this other guy I'm seeing in about 2.5 weeks, he is an expert in it. So it was his idea. They also had a conversation over the phone, and he said, "Yeah, get him on the Seroquel straight away." So they called me yesterday afternoon and said, "Yeah, you need to get on it straight away." So that's what I've done. I'm on that now. I take it at night. so my dosage will increase each night. I'm only going to 150 max to see how it goes, and then by then I should be pretty close to seeing a psychiatrist, and then I think then he'll probably reevaluate and see if we need to continue upping the dosage. From my understanding, anything under 300 milligrams is not what they call what's the word? It doesn't really affect you. It helps you with your sleep, but psychotic wise, it doesn't really help. So I think the average is around 400 or 600 milligrams. I think some people go up to about 1,000. I've done a fair bit of research on the Seroquel. It's some pretty scary shit. I was kind of hesitant about taking it, but I'm at a point now where I just need to take something and I need to find out what's going on, and it's basically just trial and error and see what works. So, Seroquel is an atypical antipsychotic approved treatment for schizophrenia, bipolar, and along with antidepressant to treat major depressive disorders. It is also sometimes used as a sleeping aid because of the sedating effect, but this is not recommended. So I'm obviously using it for the bipolar. So some of the things I've heard about it, apparently it's really strong, it's really potent, so it'll knock you out completely. I've heard people just taking 25 milligrams, which I just took and it slept for like 20 hours, and you wake up the next morning feeling quite groggy, I've kind of like hazy, fog, confused, can't concentrate. So see how it goes. I'm still obviously taking the zoloft. So I take zoloft in the morning and then the Seroquel at night. I'm on the fast acting one. There's two different. There's a slow release and there's an immediate release or immediate action, whatever they call it. I'm on the fast one. So they reckon it takes about an hour and a half for it to kick in. I think sometimes it's even less. I think if you're on, I've just eaten dinner, so it might take about an hour and a half. I think if you're on an empty stomach, it can take like 45 minutes. So it's pretty quick. So we'll see how we go. But that's really it. How have I been? I've been sort of. Obviously I've been taking my Zoloft, but I've been self-medicating with alcohol. Even now, I still feel like drinking, but I can't. It's one of the things about Seroquel, and I was warned by the psychiatrist: don't drink while you're taking Seroquel. And if you are going to drink, you're better off not taking Seroquel. Mixing it with alcohol is bad. It really fucks you up. They call it baby heroin. Reason being is because drug addicts they'll grind it up and then inject it, and it gives them the same sort of feeling as if they were using heroin. I don't think it's as potent as heroin, but it's a similar sort of feeling. I know other people use it to come down, so if you're doing coke or amphetamines or whatever, some people will take it to come down off it, so it's like a downer. So yeah, just have to wait and see what happens, I guess. Kind of, I don't know, I've read a lot of stuff and I've seen a lot of stuff on YouTube about it, and 95% of the stuff that I've read about Seroquel is bad. A lot of people say don't even try it, don't get on it. It fucks you up. It can fuck you up long term. You get like, I can't remember the name of it, but you get like, it's like Parkinson's, but it's called something different. It's where your muscles and that don't stop moving involuntarily, so you can't control it. It just does it automatically. But I think you have to be on it for a fair while for that to happen. I could be wrong, but I think you've got to be on it for a fair while, and you've got to be on a high dosage too. I think the other massive side effect long term was heart issues. I had diabetes as well. It's a known fact that it can cause diabetes. So I mean, there's these things that you've got to take into consideration when you're taking this medication. I'm at a point where I'm not going to try anything. I don't really care. Yeah, so it's kind of hard because I know I can't drink with this medication, but I still want to drink. So I'm thinking about trying to like maybe talk to the doctor about trying to get something that's going to take the edge off and maybe like stop that craving for alcohol. I did read somewhere about Valium. Maybe using Valium can maybe sometimes help with that. I'll do a bit more reading about it, and then I'll speak with the psychiatrist about it. They may not want to do that because I'm already taking 2 medications. They might go, 3 could be too much. I'm definitely willing to try it. I need to stop drinking. It's fucking me up. What else? I've noticed that I am more aggressive, more irritable, intrusive thoughts, I should say. So I'm not going to go into detail about it, but stuff that goes on in your head, and they're not nice thoughts, and you try and get them out of your head, and it's difficult to get them out of your head. I've noticed that that's increasing. I haven't had a problem with it majorly, but I have noticing that it's starting to increase. So maybe this medication will help with that. It is prescribed for schizophrenia, so maybe that'll help with that. That's it. I'm still working. Work's been a bit of a struggle. I'm getting there. I'm getting it done. That's it, really. Depressing. Yesterday morning, I was kind of down. Yesterday morning, not majorly depressed, not majorly, but I was down. It's kind of a vicious cycle because I was drinking the night before, so obviously when I wake up in the morning, obviously coming off the alcohol, it's depressive. It's a depressant, so you feel like shit. But so obviously that's going to play a part. But other than that, have I been depressed? Not really. It's kind of like, it's not depressed, but just like distant. Like, yeah, I'm not depressed, but I'm just distant. It's like losing interest in things and not really caring about stuff that I would normally care about. That's definitely the way I've been feeling the last couple of days. That's it. So we'll see how we go with the Seroquel. Yeah, so it's been like 20 minutes now. I'm feeling it. I'll make another video tomorrow and let you know how I go tonight and tomorrow. My biggest thing is going to work the next day. Like from what I've heard, when you take it the next day, you can be quite still quite tired, and still quite tired, and you can sort of feel like you're a zombie. And I obviously don't want to be going to work feeling like that. So that's probably the only thing that concerns me. But anyway, I'll see how we go when I wake up in the morning. But other than that, that's it, guys. I hope you're well. I will make another video tomorrow and keep you updated. Yeah, that's it. Okay, cool. Talk to you later.